I bloody love biscuits. We've had biscuits in America, we've had Pillsbury biscuits, Red Lobster biscuits. We're on a mission to find the best possible method of making biscuits as close as we can to what we've had in America. We've tried different types, we've had some successes, some not so good successes, but in today's video we're going to be trying to make biscuits with Bisquick. Can you believe the amount of videos we've done? This box has made all those different things like pancakes, strawberry shortcake,
possible coconut pie, possible cheeseburger pie.
This thing is like a TARDIS, you know, it's bigger on the inside. What's up first then?
This is only 2 ingredients, so it's just got the Bisquick mix in it and it's got milk. So I'm hoping that this will kind of work and be an easy method for us. Although some of you did actually reach out and gave us a recipe so we can make our own. Some of you did reach out and give us a recipe so we can make our own Bisquick, but it's done us proud. So in here we've got 2 1/4 cups of the Bisquick mix, and we've got to go in with 2/3 cup of milk. We have treated ourselves. We've bought ourselves some new jugs with the cup measurements because the jugs that we had, the measurements are kind of washed off now. So we've got these little fancy KitchenAid ones.
Can't go wrong with KitchenAid, can you?
In here, 2/3 cup of milk. And what I like is it's got mils and it's got cups. No more conversions for me. Pop that one in. And then we've got to mix it. I didn't know what was best to mix this with, so I'm just going to go with a spoon. I think if I use a whisk, it's going to all clump up in the whisk. The Bisquick recipe does say to use the Bisquick to flour the surface, so luckily we've got a little bit left.
That's the last remnants.
If anyone's got a recipe for about 1/4 cup of Bisquick, then let us know because we could probably use that. I should have floured my hands first, shouldn't I? Never mind. We have got our oven preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just going to knead this a little bit, and I think we should swap over because these are going to be rolled biscuits, and I think you should roll the biscuits out for us, David.
Oh no. Okay, so what am I doing?
You need to roll that out into 1/2 inch thick.
Put a little bit more. Yeah. 1/2 inch thick, right? Okay, here we go. Do I need to turn it around? I
would rotate it slightly. Yep. Well, that's just what I think. So if you've got a different opinion, let us know if we should be doing something different when rolling out biscuits.
I could probably be a bit heavier handed with this, couldn't I? Probably. Not too heavy-handed this. Do we have a cutter, or are we going to use a glass?
No, we're going to have to use a glass.
Now there is a technique, isn't there, Cowboy Kent said about doing. Don't spin the glass, just pull it straight out, is that right?
That's right, because if you twist it, you seal the edges and then it stops it from rising.
You don't want that. If we can get something remotely like the Pillsbury biscuits that we had, I still think they're amazing. The Pillsbury biscuits are like, for me, right up there. If you want to trip down memory lane, I'll pin a video right at the end of this video. Don't watch it to the end, where Alana, or Baby H, was a bit more of a baby. We're in America, first time as a family, and we tried Pillsbury biscuits.
I think they were Pillsbury Grands, the buttermilk ones, because I think they're the best.
I just think about it, this is actually my first time making biscuits, I think.
I think you might be right.
Just flour the glass. You've got to remember not to twist. Just a show, just a show. Okay, right.
Using our fancy cutter. So the recipe says we should get about 8 out of this. I'm just worried that these on this side have got a bit thin and they're going to be a bit more like pancakes and biscuits, I think.
Will I redo these?
Yeah, I think those 2, redo them. Now the question is, do we leave them touching or do we not? Because the recipe doesn't say anything about this, it just says to place them on a cookie sheet to go into the oven. But a lot of people said if you put them touching, they kind of rise together.
The Pillsbury biscuits we didn't touch together, did we?
No, but a lot of people in the comments did give us advice that we should probably leave them touching, and that's what Cowboy Kent says to do in the Dutch oven. They look more like it. Okay, we're going to pop these into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes and then hopefully enjoy them. Oh, I forgot one last thing that I read in some of the comments on the Bisquick website was if you pop a little bit of butter on top, you'll get a nice golden brown topping.
Okay guys, I've got a bit of a disclaimer here. As Mrs. H alluded to, we have various depths of biscuits here, but I'm going to use this as an experiment to sort of test. It's not an excuse really, to test how high these are, see what comes out, and we actually made a little rogue one here as well. We've got some melted butter here, so just a little light covering.
Everything's better with butter. Apart from sandwiches, by all accounts.
Oh yeah. Right, you beautiful people, we're going to put this on for between 8 and 10 minutes. Right, it's been 8 minutes, let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Actually, these look pretty cool. These little rogue ones, they look really cool. And it's interesting. I'm not sure if this is a reflection on the hot spots in the oven, but you can see this one here is a lot darker than these. It's almost like there's a heating element here because you see this biscuit here, it's lighter this side than it is that side. So I reckon our oven doesn't cook at a consistent and sort of universal rate. So I reckon that's why we're getting some darker spots on some of our cooking. But that one looks amazing.
Let's let them cool down a second and then do the all-important taste test.
Taste test time!
I'm always excited for biscuits, are you? Obviously, yeah, he's clearly excited for biscuits.
I tell you why I'm excited, because they smell very much like good biscuits.
Shall we?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
After you.
Soft and fluffy.
Soft and fluffy is what we like, what we like.
I'm going to make a comparison to ones we've had stateside and to the Pillsbury. They're probably a little bit on the drier side.
Okay.
When you eat them, they're a little bit more gummy.
So maybe I rolled it a bit too much.
I don't know. I think it might just be the ingredients, but let us know. Do you find that with Bisquick? Is it like a different consistency to the biscuits that you make at home without Bisquick?
Before I take a bite of this biscuit, we are going to be using some of this that was sent to us from Erin Bernstein from North Carolina.
We've got some boysenberry jam to try, so we thought we'd try these on the biscuits today because a lot of you said jam on biscuits and we've not done that yet.
Let's go. Okay. I would say these are the better end of the scale that we've made so far.
I might take offence to that.
I think they're really good. I know what you're saying, a little bit gummy, a bit sticky.
Yeah, a bit sticky, is it clock? A bit clock.
About 5 to 12. I think they're all right.
I think they're all right. For a 2-ingredient biscuits, they were quite easy to make. They kind of turned out okay. It's probably the best thing we're going to get other than Pillsbury for convenience.
Pillsbury are amazing, aren't they?
Yes. So I'm going to take this one open and we're going to put some of the boysenberry jam on it. So we've not had boysenberry before.
So what kind of jam is this? Is this like a jam jelly jam?
No, I think this is actually jam opposed to jelly. Oh no. Okay, you go first. First taste of boysenberry as a fruit. I think it's a specific type of berry that's been cultivated.
Oh, right.
So I think it is of the blackberry family, but I think it tastes a little bit different.
Okay, well, let's try this bad boy. That jam's really nice.
Let's try it. Oh.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Maybe put a bit more jam on there. That's right, it is. Sweet, tasty.
It's got a deeper flavour than a blackberry, I think.
Yeah. That's really nice. I wouldn't mind having some of that on toast. Maybe some PB and that on toast. Might be onto something now.
PBBJ it will be. It's almost like, am I going to be right in saying this? It reminds me of like a bit like of a sherry. Like, you know that taste?
I think it's like a rich.
A sweet kind of spirity drink, I don't know. This is the problem with biscuits. You just eat about 10 of them and then you're like, oh, I just ate 10 biscuits.
Yeah.
It's like when in Cracker Barrel they come round with the basket and you're like, oh, I could just eat them.
I wish I had Cracker Barrel over here. I think you really need to layer the butter on quite thick. I'll try a bit more of this. Erin, we're glad you shared it with us because this is really good. I really like this.
It's different, isn't it?
It's got like a really really nice, like refreshing taste to it.
If you've got some more suggestions for what we can do with the boysenberry jam, let us know, because we've got some of this to use other than putting it on toast. If you've got any suggestions, please reach out to us. You can email us at mrhandfriends@gmail.com, or you can go to the website www.mrhandfriends.com. It does say here actually that boysenberry is a wonderful cross between the raspberry, blackberry, dewberry and loganberry.
I've never had a loganberry.
No, I don't think I've had a dewberry either.
Just before you click off, if you did enjoy this video, please take a moment to like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really does help us out. It's a small little clip for you, but it makes a massive difference to us. And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
And see you on the next video. Okay, I might have one more.